And with your permission, Corla, I'd like to first of all pay tribute to a favourite son of Sligo, Tommy Gorman, who has left us way too soon. Tommy was a highly respected and trusted journalist for whom context, accuracy and outcomes mattered just as much as the story itself. But we also saw Tommy as a real person, and many people felt they walked alongside him on his personal cancer journey and his recovery. But for Tommy, of course, his own cancer experience became the catalyst for ensuring that the most innovative and effective treatments for neuroendocrine cancer were made available to all patients in Ireland in St Vincent's, just like they are across the EU and in Sweden. And this was just one of his many voluntary activities and fundraisers that he spearheaded. Tommy never did things by half. Tommy was rooted in Sligo with a sprinkling of Leitrim, and he made sure everyone knew of his Sligo connections. I think many people across the country felt a real sense of sadness when they heard of Tommy's death, but that loss is deeper in Sligo. Tommy was one of the good guys, and we were so proud that he was one of us. My sympathies to his wife Ciara, his children Joe and Moya, his sister Mary and brother Michael. Your loss is the deepest. Ar yesje gorau anam gilish. But Can Corla, today is also a day for good wishes to the two Michael McGrath on his nomination as Ireland's nominee for the European Commissioner, and Michael McNamara on his election as an MEP. And of course to the man of the moment, Minister Jack Chambers, on your appointment as Minister for Finance. Personally, I wish you well. If you do well, the country does well. But in that context, I have three comments. First of all, the money you spend on budget day is the people's money. It's not government money, and you are entrusted to spend it effectively and prudently. Secondly, the Taoiseach Micheál Martin is reported as speaking of your central role in planning the next election. I understand the reality of politics, but your core role should be in planning for the next 5, 10 and 20 years. And finally, I am asking, Minister, that the one-off payments in the last two budgets, especially in the area of social welfare increases, are replaced by guaranteed flat rate increases year on year. That would make a real difference to those who rely on those payments in the medium and longer term, and then we could call our budgets progressive.